Christmas. So today's video is going to be about Irish facts. Alright? Since I'm Irish, I said I might as well do some facts about Ireland. So, coming in at number 1, whiskey. Did you know that whiskey, Ireland has the first recorded history of whiskey being brewed in Ireland? Free promotion. Next one, only 9% of the Irish have red hair. I'm one of the lucky ones, but hey, I'm blessed. Look at the Irish. Number 2, 90% of the Irish are Catholic, but only 30% actually go to church. Now, me myself, I'm Catholic, and I don't go to church that often. I should go a lot more, but I don't. Number 4. Did you know that, like, you know the Irish, we love to sing. We absolutely love to play music. We love to dance and everything. We've even got our own kind of music. We've got trad music, traditional Irish music. You know, the mandolin, ceilidh, cioltas, all that stuff. But in the Eurovision Song Contest, we are the most recorded wins in the whole history of the Eurovision Song Contest. We've won an estimated of 7 times. But saying that, we haven't won the last 10 years. I mean, come on. We've had Jedward, we've had Dustin the Turkey, and then the fella from last year. Oh my God, he was not that good at all. Hopefully next year we'll get it. So next one. Did you know 1.5 million people died during the potato famine? That's quite a lot, but we're still as strong as ever. Another fact is, did you know there is over 40 million Irish people worldwide? Yes, 40 million, all over the world. There's over 30 million Irish people in the US alone. Well, when I say Irish people, I don't mean actual pure blood, but they have blood in them, whether they're half, whether they're a quarter. But we got around because we breed like rabbits, as the saying goes. There's over 2 million in New Zealand. There's over 7 million in Australia. There's over 2 million in Mexico, 4 million in Spain, and so on and so on. Even in Portugal there's over 1 million people. And now if you add all this up, over 60, let's just say over 40, just to be nice, over 40 million people that are said to be Irish living around the world. Now let's calculate that. There's only 4.5 million in Ireland itself. It's crazy. And did you know that 14 of the American presidents claim to be somewhat Irish? What can I say about that? Halloween. Let's move on to the great festival. Did you know that Halloween actually originated from Ireland itself? Yes, due to one of our festivals called Samhain. Yes, this festival that the Irish tradition that we celebrated was for the celebration of harvesting, the end of the harvest, and also because of our stereotypical suspicions and all these. We also believed it was the 31st was the day that the doors were open to other worlds. I myself am a firm believer in the supernatural. St. Paddy. Let's move on to St. Paddy. Since I'm a leprechaun, St. Paddy was not actually Irish. He was actually Welsh. I'm not going to say English or British. He was Welsh. Yes, he was a slave. He was a slave to the English. And they brought him over then to Ireland, and he found sanctuary in Ireland, became a priest, and started spreading the word of God around Ireland. And yeah, well, he done so much for Ireland. We just said that he scared all the snakes away. But actually, if you think about it, the last snakes that were in Ireland was before the Ice Age. This is due to the fact that we're an island, right? There's no connection to Ireland to another country. It's just water. So when the snakes died out because of the Ice Age, sure, they couldn't come back onto the island unless they could swim. But yep, snakes can't swim. Well, there is some snakes that can swim, but not anyone's tried to make it Ireland. And sure, there's nothing in Ireland anyway. Did you know that the leprechauns are actually, believe it or not, defective kids of fairies? Yes, they are. They are the defective kids of fairies. And they're actually a lot more mean looking and disturbing looking than you might think. They're actually like really scary. They're like something nightmares are made out of. Let's see, what else have I got? Did you know that there's over 10 million pints of Guinness drank around the world every day? Yes, every day. What else is there? In 1997, Mary McAleese had become president, and before her was Mary Robinson. Yes, was Mary Robinson. That was the first time in human history that a female president followed another female woman to become an elective head of state. So, if you want to be an elective state, and you live in Ireland, you want to be a president, then you know what you have to do? You have to change your name to Mary. Next one, Newgrange. 80% of the population has heard of Newgrange. 80% of humanity has heard of Newgrange. You've heard of Stonehenge, you've heard of the pyramids. Come on, everyone has to have heard of it. Did you know that Newgrange is 600 years older than the pyramids? And not even that, it's 1,000 years older than Stonehenge. The phrase, the look of the Irish, actually originated from an American term. Back in California Gold Rush, they said that the Irish's, how would you say, success was due to the luck of the Irish and not actual skill. Well, do you know what I think that might have been? Somebody told them that there was fucking beer under the ground and they started digging and digging and digging. That's what I think it was, because you know us were pure alcoholics. And last but not least, Ireland was the last country to bring divorce into Ireland in 1997. And we were the first people to actually celebrate it, I tell you that. Well, that's all now for this video for Irish facts. Upcoming next video will be about Irish stereotypes or Irish accents or phrases, one or the other. Anyway, for now, happy Christmas, Sláinte. Thank you for looking at this video. If you like it, subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll be coming out with some bangers of videos next time. Sláinte.